Hello. Oh man, just wake up. It's gonna be the workout day. Go to the gym.
What is this?
Just head to the pod. You got me lucky.
Yeah, this place is all about doors.
The Zeds will be there soon to alleviate your suffering.
Scared the shit out of me. There's a little plant growing on the side of the house that just blew.
It's jiggling in my belly. Oh, I see. It's only in the depths. Better than that. I'm all give, and
Spare your jaws, imbeciles, before I decide to shut the pod.
No, this is definitely one of the best pots to set. This is really big.
I would like that.
You can set up good perimeters and you can block these doors off too if you choose to. These are only 2 doors in the room, I believe. Yeah.
I'm Santa Claus.
Protect the area, if you can.
That was brutal. That was on you, Rancher.
That's made. Surprising. Wonderful.
And I did it all in black.
have to go outside and cut the grass.
Thought that was anything but luck.
Hopefully, get some of it cut and cut the rest of it later today.
A box of jingly bullets looking for a home.
You'll throw my results if you die too fast. Buy armor.
I really want to go with the fucking Doomstick.
Now this feels like a proper Christmas present.
Pod shutting down. Any second now. Wave 4.
I won't even be able to get through this door when I'm done. Uncast
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
taste. Mr. Old Santa? Oh, that's poison. A little present to myself.
And you get that Titan choke.
Evil is afoot.
Ha!
My chestnuts are roasted.
Yeah, I don't know how long you can fix doors for. I think it's like 3 or 4 times.
Door under attack. I checked it twice.
There's just one of them there.
He's only in the desert. That's better now.
A big gun may help you feel safe, but it won't actually save you.
Oh no.
Just dragging this out. How long will a weakling like you survive? Armor will help you keep your insides in. Most people prefer that. Wave 5.
What is this?
Fat ass.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own tree.
Only bad about this gun, it's extremely powerful, but you run out of ammo super quick. So it's the biggest thing to run around and get ammo as much as possible.
I'll see if I can get your fingers stuck in it. You know holes in your armor are bad, right?
Sure.
Wave 6.
Do you hear what I hear?
That's it. There's plenty more.
I don't see him, but I smell it.
How the fuck that bitch dodge that, for real?
Are you ready for me?
Ah, what the fuck? Oh my god, lag. Of course.
Come get me.
Tripod
It's
is
fucking lag like a bitch.
and your Dawson shut. The fact
Fucking
you're
anything lags right when I pulled out R1.
is pathetic, like you.
I'm not pathetic, I'm wonderful. Like me.
Like what Krampus did to the elves?
Move it, idiot. Get some gear, ammo, all those things that help you not die. Last call for guns and bullets. Keep this out of...
Oh. But yeah, I was listening to Night's Watch last night. They're like a reviewer of movies and that. And like, I was sitting there talking about Angry Joe. Angry Joe, they basically talk about other reviewers. So they talk about what they review and that, how they review and that, and one of the things that was brought up in that is that they were talking about the movie Barbie. Super feminist movie. Has Margot Robbie in it. It's just like, why would a woman like that, supposedly that, well, you don't know who she is, would choose something like that,
Sugar plum. Let's pound side back together, you friends.
And like, it's something about making fun of dudes and trying to downgrade men to be just nothing but, basically nothing but, you know, cock and balls, basically. That's like the true feminist dream, is like the Futurama episode of the Amazonian, where all they do is use guys for their seed. And it's just like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, no woman in her right mind is gonna sit there and be that fucking ignorant towards a man just because of the culture that was different back then than it is now. Yes. You thinking that a woman was treated bad is because they stayed home and they took care of the kids. Dude, why are you aiming at the dude I want you to aim at, dumbass? Fuck off. Fuck you dealing with crawlers. Fucking hate crawlers. Oh shit. Ew, fuck off, visible bitch. Oh, he won't kill a visible bitch. He probably blasts her in the ass, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. But yeah, it's like anyone that goes against the natural order is very like, it's just satanic as hell. Like, and men agree with it. Like, it blows my mind. You want to be, you know, put back into a fucking cage, basically. When these type of women have been doing this shit for decades now, if not more than decades. You men are just fucking retarded. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, there was a part of Angry Joe's reviews, like, I understand the messages in that, you know. They're trying to say it's a good message to say, you know, yeah, men need put down, you know, put down a pedestal. Like, dude, you guys are literally a bunch of chills. You guys probably believe the world's round because you're a fucking moron. Like, the world's never been around. It wouldn't make sense if it was around. You believe everything on social media. You'll never know facts from truth because all you do is believe. You don't actually know shit.
Hello, let's out.
These guns are actually really fucking good. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, Nightwatch was except for their movie reviewer, and that viewer basically like media and shit. And Angry Joe stated something about him. He's like, oh, he's one of them guys that does like swords and shit, you know, whatever it is. And he was trying to like, dude, your channel's slowly based upon what you think people. You basically just want to make money. Angry Joe's true intentions are literally, he's a fucking leftist dickhead. Not even joking. He's probably not a bad guy, but when you're such a small-minded creature, I guess, to say, because, you know, you can't say you're really intelligent, because the way you act is dumb. My way or the highway, you temper tantrum and shit, which is basically what he does. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's so fucking ignorant to sit there and mock other people just because they go against what you believe. Thing is, what you believe, dude, is what? Shite. Jesus Christ, motherfucker. Fuck off. Yeah, it is getting annoying. I keep getting knocked around. I can't do nothing. Fuck you, bitch. Anyway. Yeah, he was just listening to some of the clips of that, and he's just mocking some guy, another YouTuber. And most times they mock other YouTubers. They're trying to bring in, like if I mock Angry Joe, I want to mock him in the way that he is as a person. I don't give a fuck about my damn views. I don't care. Literally, that's all I care. He was complaining because he wants to reach 1 million views on his videos. He's like, in 2 days, I should reach 1 million views. There must be something going on. No, people stop watching you because you're a fucking moron. Like, you're getting less views because of it. Like, your fan base is literally attacking you and telling you stop being such a dick. Just stay out of politics. You keep bringing up politics because you're a fucking crazy lunatic fucking lefty, supposedly. You're in a fucking echo chamber and you have no idea what you're doing. You're just making up shit. That's what people are saying. You're just a fucking echo chamber. You don't want to listen to anybody else's opinions but your echo chamber. Despite the fact that people like to say it about, you know, other people and that. An echo chamber is a false belief in something that is basically a religion. You're in a fucking cult. And everyone knows that a cult is nothing but brainwashing. That's what a cult is. You believe in something so deeply, you want it to be real, but it's never going to be real because it's not reality. Ha! Fuck off, bitch. Ain't no good at this bitch. Bitch! Excuse me, motherfucker, I want to watch that, dickhead. Oh, bitch. Hey, did she fly? Yeah, she hit that back wall. Look at that shit. She disappeared in the back wall. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I use these guns for the little guys and the big gun, or the doomstick for the big guys. It just kills them a lot faster. All the pulls on wing triggers. But yeah, he was Angry Joe was talking about this other guy and that, and he was kind of like telling him it's pathetic that you care about something as trivial as a Barbie movie, but you're not looking at the message that it's sending because you're looking at it as a kid's thing. I would never let kids watch anything from media ever again. Anything from Disney, nothing from CNN, CBS, NBC, nothing. I'd rather have them watch, just certain animes that are like just fun, go lucky, romance animes and shit like that, or even slightly action animes. Like, these people are fucking insane. Gotcha. Oh.
Sometimes you gotta
Bitch.
be your own. How badass am I? So bad.
Yeah, the reason why these media companies are doing that is they're losing the brainwash. People are waking up. They're waking up faster and faster, and people are starting to notice it. The only ones that stay together are the ones that want to live in a fucking fantasy world. That's why you got people like Angry Joe or other people in that, they're in fantasy world. They're a bunch of fucking cowards. They live behind their computers. And that's the generation that grew up during my era, because they're all in their 30s and shit. They grew up behind, Facebook and shit. But in the real life, it's not like that. Real life's a lot different than sitting there and being on Reddit and being you can be fake as fuck on the internet. That's why, tell people, if you want to videotape yourself doing stuff. If you talk, you gotta walk it, So people say, oh, I exercise, I'm strong, and then never have any proof of it. No numbers, no nothing. At least have some fucking numbers. And have them realistic. Don't say, you don't look like me, and you can't push a fucking 100 pounds with each arm. I'm not gonna believe it. And not struggle with it enough to where you're like, man, that first one was hard as fuck. Yeah. I'd say the first one has to be at least controlled enough to be able to notice it, and then you can have it be hard, because honestly, it's gonna get fucking hard, because 100 pounds in each arm is fucking ridiculous. I know people say, but like, to be elite, you have to be on steroids. Period. Like, no normal person is going to be sitting there and be like, this thing has way too much fucking spread. What the fuck? Stop lagging, gang, you piece of fucking shit.
Ring ting tingling toes.
Oh, she killed my... She broke my fucking grenades. Okay, if grenades are on the ground, why should they disappear because she screams? Like, I get if you throw them and they don't touch the ground if you throw them. Like, there should be an activation fucking thing still. That was my fault. I should... Fuck, dude, that shit pissed me off. Yeah, Doomstick spreads way too fucking much. That thing... I don't know what the fuck when people make shotguns in games. They think they spread out as soon as they fire out. Like, their spread is fucking enormous. Dude, you could shoot 50, 60 yards, the spread won't even fucking really move that much. Bullets are flying at 600 miles an hour. They break the fucking sound barrier when they fire off. They wouldn't be spreading that much.
No!
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Evil. What? How do you like it?
Whew. Damn it, he's getting up a little sweaty as fuck. I just love how they know where you're at when they got their heads blown off. It's fucking priceless. This lag sucks ass. This game's so weird. Like last night I did for 4 or 5 hours, I didn't lag fucking once. Like, I don't know if it's my processor. I don't know. PlayStation 5 is just a shitty ass console. It can't handle a 7-year-old game almost. That is ridiculous and stupid as fuck. Yeah, that's when that shotgun came in handy. Yeah, they want to run with that. I only get chills when I'm fucking hot and sweat my ass off.
Sweet, rest.
What the fuck off, man. Why are there always crawlers all over the place, dude? Fuck off.
How do you
Fuck
like
you,
it?
bitch. Hate crawlers. Benefit is it's getting that fucking crappy ass lag that literally jitters my fucking gun around, which is even harder to fucking deal with bullshit. Fuck off, bitch. Lick my nuts.
You got me lucky.
Gotta decorate your own tree.
Sure, don't buy armor. See if I care when it's
Need to wake up. Shake my head. Oh, fuck. I can hit you with food. that shit. My belly gets really full. I get super fucking exhausted. Yeah. Gotta wake up. Ashwagandha.
Pod closing soon. Hurry up so you can die.
Yeah, but take a light. Sometimes, well, the variation. I'll bring the ashwagandha. I'll take about 1,200 milligrams
Let's go for
every other day or something like that. Only times I'm working.
wave 3.
Hey, well. Yeah, I'm noticing quite a bit of a difference, so.
Evil in their footsteps. Yep.
Fucking die already, bitch.
So much for cranberries.
No, why is it? Stop lagging! Fuck! Shit's just stupid. It fucks with my auto aim. I can't fucking pop shot as good.
I'll make sure the next round is a challenge.
You say something?
Motherfucker acts like it's can't process a fucking game that's old. Like, not even joking. Like, it's not even uploading. The thing is, I believe it's the game, not even the fucking my console, because no other game does it besides Killing Floor. It does the lag bullshit where it's like constantly loading the screen. This whole level should be loaded in. It shouldn't have to constantly load in certain areas.
You'll throw my results if you
Fuck you, game.
buy armor. I don't know why I gave you money. Spend it, or whatever.
Lots of ammo like that.
Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
Really?
You meant the old Santa?
Don't get too cocky. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
I may have overindulged.
Oh.
I see you.
This area remains mostly secure. As long as helping you somehow. Is this
Ah,
you're on this good?
dickhead.
But I was
bitch.
anything but lucky, I would be impressed. Area remains.
You should be impressed, because I am impressive. I like how the shotgun shells are the same color. The gold, red little circle around the gold, and the black shell.
Do you have a death wish? Not buy armor.
What armor?
Think fast.
God.
Or as fast as you can, so think slow.
Oh my god!
Better than that.
Don't like over exaggerated people. Unless it's funny.
Shut it down.
Like if people are just annoying, I'll be like, oh my god, shut up, no one cares.
Wave 5.
Sure. Oh, that's a good pop. Yeah, broke a damn,
That looks and tastes better than a ginger break.
I broke one of our pepper grinders.
There must be something wrong.
Yeah, it's at 30% damage. I got count my tools. I got 42% damage with the character. Yeah, this dude's a powerhouse when it comes on this turn. Get up close. Awesome.
I've missed you, Snow.
Wave 6.
Thing.
Elf killer. You killed my elves, I killed you. Chestnut. Where's Frank? No, there's Frank. Bring it.
And that's most of the way.
A fucking lagging piece of shit mother. I can't believe this PlayStation 5 is lagging like this. I can't blame the game because I haven't heard anyone ever talk about how bad the lag is. Like this is fucking horrible.
Bullets looking for a home.
Like this is like really horrible. It's fucking annoying.
As you Josh, imbeciles. Before I decide to shut the pod.
Fucking ugly. Ugly. Like a butterface.
A little front
Super hot ass body, but a ugly ass face. And that just determines on the man looking at the woman. It's ugly ass.
ammo here.
He's got face structure of a fucking. I don't know.
I really can't stay.
Got face structure of a fucking lion's asshole. Nasty ass. Like a fucking big old butthole. You got butthole face. Hey, what comes out of there? Butthole face. Nah. Most people are pretty damn beautiful. In their own way. But what I've noticed in my years of living, Not only when women are not that attractive looking, this is I'm just, you know, going through it because we just got to go through this anyway. Most girls I see that have just pretty faces and that, the percentage of them having a nice, like, rack, for instance, is very low. At least for what I've noticed. Now, when I see a girl that has, like, an average-looking face, they normally tend to have better quality of breast size, like breasts, how big their breasts are. Now, this is just speculation. It's not always true. Oh god, it's a flesh stick. He's got a huge dong. Where's your penis at, bro? Ah, you don't have one. Fucking eunuch. Ain't got no dick. I feel bad for people that go through any transition. I'm not talking about transgender, but any transition, whatever the hell, I guess transgender. I feel bad if you sit there and get your like junk chopped off and then you instantly regret it. I hate poking fun, but that's fucked up. I feel like, I like the cock and balls. Why? Because being a man is the most pleasurable thing in the world. You're super fucking strong. You're not as emotional. Well, some of us. And you got cock and balls, which means you're in a pleasure house all the way till you die. I ain't gonna lie. Man got the best. That's the reason why men at 50 can still have an enormous amount of pleasure. Not saying women can't, but more or less likely the pleasure goes down. Men don't change. Ain't gonna lie. Women got it easy as they're younger now, like when they're in their perk years of like 18 to maybe 30. But after that, you know, if you don't take good care of yourself, the reason why you say that is because it's because of menopause, and that happens normally at 40 or 50. Sometimes it fucking happens at 30. And it's basically like being a fucking eunuch, getting your balls chopped off, basically. Everything gets reduced. Testes equal testosterone. That's why it's called testes for a reason. Very important. Damn, motherfucker, kick me all over the fucking damn place. Fuck off, bitch. Top lagging game. Fuck, dickhead. Yeah, just threw my gun straight down. Fuck you. Your mama's a hoe. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people truly understand that. It's like I would say, if you're a woman in that, you see a guy has like fucking huge nuts, yeah, dude probably has an enormous amount of testosterone. And normally they're skinnier, more fit, stronger. That's a proven sign, you know. If you're a girl, grab a guy by his nuts and feel how big they are. Yeah, grab those fuckers, be like, ah! You might surprise them, but you'll figure it out real quick. Just, nah, you can tell by physique and that. Normally, men that are, you know, they have more meat on them. Their muscles are just bigger, natural. They have higher testosterone. You know, yeah, you get the skinny boys and that, but most of the times, any amount of work that you do, you're gonna build muscle. Like, I don't even work out that much, and my muscle mass is increasing. Like, I'm getting bigger, and, like, I don't do much of anything. Like, I exercise, but I'm not, like, hitting iron every fucking day. Got a plan out for every single fucking day I have to exercise. I just do it when it's convenient. Yahoo! Oh, it's fireworks! Kadoosh, 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 kadoosh! Oh no! Fleshbound, oh no. Yeah, learn biology is fucking amazing. Especially when it's actually good, healthy biology. Hey, Shark. Hi, Shark. Bitch. You ain't my mama. That's why it's really important to figure out. But you ever notice why some women are just attracted to some guys? You want to know the trick of it? I mean, it is testosterone. The more testosterone you have as a man, the more fertile you feel. The more fertile you are, the more attraction you get. Like, it shows by the body. So when men exercise and that, they build more muscle, which they get higher testosterone. Being a manual labor person, that's why, you know, girls always go for construction workers, or, you know, people that are in the trade and that, because they're built, they have to deal with heavy shit. So I see a lot of girls go for, you know, people like that. Why? Because they're masculine. They got muscles. They got fucking strength. They show strong. They pick up stuff that most people can't pick up. That's what most women want. Now, I would say younger women, like teenage girls and that, from 16, I would say in high school years, basically. You know, a little bit different of a story than that. You know, you just fall in love with cutesy-wootsy fucking bullshit. You don't fall in love with actual men, because you don't know what an actual man looks like, because you just see men from school. That's why, you know, people always say, you know, I don't date guys that are younger than me. And it's just like, well, yeah, that's kind of the point. You're only fertile for like fucking barely 10 years or so you gotta find a guy that's fertile as fuck. That's how it works. What's up, Kane? No, I don't work on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Bye-bye, ladies.
It's only in the chest. Better than that.
A streaming security guard.
Well, that looks
I mean, a job's a job. I mean, people always tell me you need. One person was saying, I don't think it was you, it was someone else. Maybe it was you. No, it was someone else was saying, like, you know, become a security guard. No, why the fuck would I become a security guard? Because you're strong. Like, dude, no, that's the dumbest thing ever. I'm not strong to get a job based upon even more physical fucking strength. You know? Because if I took a profession of being like a police officer or anything to do with defending, I would be not streaming at all. I'd be fucking at the gym all the damn time. I'd be fucking running, doing cardio and shit, and doing my martial arts and that. I wouldn't be sitting there fucking playing fucking games. That's priceless. Oh yeah, I know the lieutenant of our police department. He was asking me about it when I was talking to him like about a month or so ago. He's like, why don't you become a cop? I'm like, It's like, I don't feel like dealing with the fucking politics, man. He's a laid back ass dude, like super laid back dude. was like, it's just too much political bullshit. You guys are controlled by the political realm, and everything's paying into that union, and they treat you guys like shit.
That's great. You're the top of that audit.
You know, because they're hurting for people bad. I mean, it's an honorable job. No, not necessarily like that. I mean, like a normal cop, no. There's stuff you have to do, yeah. But like when you go into being a lieutenant or a chief, there's just lots of rules to follow, and there's a lot of bullshit. You know, there's a sheriff in Florida that's been all over the news. And he's a cool ass fucking sheriff. He literally calls out the fucking, you know, pedos and all that stuff and that. Calls out criminals and that. And like, it's fucking hilarious. This dude's making market money because he's such a good guy. People are literally marketing him in the town that he lives in. Dude's got like food after him, bobbleheads after him. He's got a whole bunch of crap after him. So like, all because he's just a legitimately good person. He does what people want. People want security, he throws out security. You know, people give him money, now he tosses away. No, this is how it always seems to work. That's why a lot of people shouldn't get politically involved. Because I knew my dad was friends of a guy called Jim Lemke. He was a senator of our state in Missouri. He was an actual senator. And he was saying, like, dude, there's a lot of people, big oil, a lot of big multi-trillion-dollar things, people, just giving him money to change laws. Millions and millions of dollars. We fucking literally throw out fucking, like, hey, we're going to give you this much if you can kind of, like, do this and do that. I mean, not say they're changing the laws for, like, normal people, but they're changing the laws for themselves so they can make more money in business and that in the state that, you know, they're trying to do stuff in. It's ridiculous. Like Trump, I think, is a really good president type person. He is part of the regime. He's just kind of hinting. He doesn't want the new world order thing, which is basically what I've learned is the fucking Antichrist. You know, it's getting ready to support something that's gigantically a fucking no-no. Because Book of Revelations talks about it. You know, the day of end will be, and you'll try to have one world government, as in one world leader. The whole world's going to be united underneath one banner. That one banner is the Antichrist. And people have been warning us for years. The funny thing is, Hitler warned us. Hitler, the guy that everyone fucking hates and wants to destroy. Like, Hitler himself has warned us multiple times. And that's why he did what he did, even though it was bad. To a certain extent, I guess. Why is all these motherfucking flesh pounds, dude? Well, what I'm saying is, like, Hitler basically got too much power hungry, and the power went to his fucking head. This is all about God and Satan, basically. No, I saw it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so the basics of it is that I'm learning, because, you know, I am a creationist. Like, I believe in God 100%. You know, creation is exactly what it is. And people have to be notified of it. That's why, you know, they're trying to block every single thing that people are trying to say with proof. Like, talking about it, I get it, they're not going to do nothing. They're going to be a little bit of assholes about it, but actually showing proof of creation is why people are starting to wake up. the biggest thing that the biblical text stated over and over again, Satan is a pure, honest liar. He lies about every single thing. The biggest manipulator of all manipulators. The reason why he does it is because he despises humanity. So when people sit there and they believe mainstream media, all those people, as a matter of fact, I'm guessing the higher-ups, are all Satanist type people. And people just think, oh, that's just a joke. They're just making, no, shit's fucking real. Till you get your head out of that fucking echo chamber and really learn this shit's real, you might change your mind on life. Because I surely fucking did, because I see it now. It is ridiculous. Look at what's happening now. Everyone's talking about pedophilia 24/7. Be attracted to minor attracted. What the fuck is that shit? That just came out of nowhere. You know, they don't want you to be married. There's an enormous amount of single moms nowadays. Why? They're going against the Creator. They're going against God's will. They're doing it for a reason, because they know He exists, and they're scared of Him. They're trying to get us to follow in. You know, no one knows when the ends of days could happen. It might, you know, it could happen in a matter of tomorrow, more or less, 100 years from now. Maybe 1,000 years from now. Maybe it's just, you know, there's going to be a new beginning of some sort, where God's going to create another new beginning.
Box of jingly bullets looking for a home.
You know, maybe everything will start all over.
Nearly dead.
Hasn't been the first time. No. You know, rich has nothing to do with it. Money has nothing to do with it. Money itself is a neutral commodity. It's all the rich in that. People that are rich because they work hard. They choose to fight against tyranny, which is slavery, which is what a lot of people in that don't work. You are a slave to the government if you don't make your own money. They want you to be afraid of everything. They want you to watch media all day and live off of fucking potato chips. They want you to be fat and fucking lazy. They don't want you to be fucking healthy. Pharmaceuticals are all owned by the oil industry. All those pills that most people take are oil-based products. All of them are oil-based products.
A little present to myself.
So when it comes down to our history, a enormous of our history is a fucking lie. There was people 1,000 years ago that had, you know, like when you look at all the cathedrals, you look at all these gigantic fucking buildings, pyramids and stuff like that. They have the fucking, you know, the documentaries of actual Egyptians, and then you talk to actual Egyptians and actual Egyptian people that have been in Egypt for hundreds of years. They came to the Sphinx. Everything was already there. Pyramids were there. Everything was there before they even existed as Egypt. Period. They found it. It was covered with sand. Hundreds of years ago. I think it was 5,000 years ago, sorry. 5,000 years ago, they found Egypt like that. So why are they lying to us? Because they need to lie to us so we don't believe in God anymore. That's the whole point. Like, to have fear is to tempt yourself towards Satan. And you know, the minor form of it is little stuff. It starts with a lie. Lies lead to other lies that become bigger. And all of a sudden you become a massive liar. Then everyone's fucking lying, then nothing's real. I talk about media, social media. All these chills, all these people lying, saying it's okay. It's okay to have minor attracted people. They're lying to you because they're fucked up in the head. Because they think they're being praised by another entity that's trying to play God. That's stupid. Like the dumbest thing ever. And this is why, you know, younger people themselves don't want to go into this. Because they're like, well, that's not fun. Ain't nothing supposed to be fun. If this shit's fucking real, Which it is real, so grow the fuck up. Get some actual knowledge in you. Stop fucking sitting there all day and looking at fucking tits and ass or watching retarded streamers that talk about stupid ass shit that has nothing to do with actual life. You know, the biggest corruption in life is media. Why? Because media and TV and all that stuff corrupts more people every day. You know, if you are a kid and you're a parent in that, don't tell your kids to watch TV. They're indoctrinating your fucking kids. And always say, it's not harmful. I can see how dumb you are, because you think nothing's harmful. Because people believe in this shit. You know, like literally, I don't know how many times I think back, you know, watching Sesame Street back. They always talk about division. This is back in the 90s and shit. They always talk about division. Power Rangers. Power Rangers was, you know, diversity. Literally Asian, black, white, Indian. You know, they had diversion. They were programming us to divide us. We're all the same.
Now I feel as though
We're all underneath a creator. Period. So when people talk about the rich are rich because they were smart. That's it. They knew how to fuck with the system. You know how you rig the system? Get a bank account. Put your money in a CD. You're rigging the system right there. Because every year you make money off money. So the more money you produce, you throw in there, the more money you're going to ring in. The less money. You make free money. Free. Fucking free. It's not a lot. But it adds up. 100,000 is 4,000 a year. 200,000 is 8,000 a year. A million is 40,000 a year. A million's a sweet spot. Imagine you got paid $40,000 a year to sit on your fucking ass and to say you were doing stuff that you like to do and you make a little cash on the side. You literally don't have to pay for nothing. I don't think people understand that, because I'm starting to understand that. I listen to a lot of very intelligent people that are like, yeah, let your money work for you. That's why they don't tell you about stocks. That's why they don't tell you about, you know, buying stocks from rich people and shit. They do it on purpose.
Running away won't save me. They keep it on I don't believe you.
Like, I'm already going to my Edward Jones guy pretty soon. Monday. And I'll talk about buying some Tesla stock. Because Tesla stock is all over the fucking damn place. People are scared to spend their own money. They think it's a rig. I ain't gonna lie. I talk to an enormous amount of people about the same shit. They use money to make money. So you work hard when you're 18, 12 years till you're about 30. If you got that establishment, I say a full decade of working, fuck, live with your fucking damn parents. Who gives a fucking shit? If you're rich, it don't matter, because you're gonna get whatever you want anyway. Because if you work hard, people attract to hardness. And I'm not talking about dicks. We're talking about actual working hard. Being dead serious, that's how this shit works. Here's why some people work 2 jobs. Here's why some people actually complain about, you know, like you complain about rich people. There's nothing wrong with being rich. It's how corrupt you are when you are rich. So people that live off the government are never going to be rich. Never. Why? Because you don't know what hard work is, because you never worked really hard to make your money to begin with. You live on handouts. Handouts, slavery, Hand slavery? You're in slavery. You're being slaved. Because you can't do anything without their helping hand because of fear. So they want you to be afraid to go outside because you think, pew, pew, people are going to be shooting all over the place. This shit never happens. There's plenty of people, even myself, that walk the streets for 20 fucking years, never seen anything like that. Never seen people come by and drive by and shooting shit. It doesn't happen. Media wants you to think that. That's why they corrupt the minds of people. Just thinking, don't go outside, gotta wear a mask. Oh my God, I see people do it. I see people that want to wear masks and shit, and like, they don't understand that viruses die in the sun. Like, the sunlight literally purifies the air. That's why it's hot. It's like, it purifies air. That's why the moon's cold. It cools down the earth realm. It produces more bacteria. That's why bacteria grows during nighttime more or less. When it's really hot outside, cools it down, bacteria starts to grow again. Like, if you wear gloves, and like they touch food and that at my job and that, they freak the fuck out. And they do, you're breathing in this shit. You do not understand. You're sucking air in the smell, which is you fucking eating that smell. That's why your nose gets clogged up with boogers.
How do you like it, man?
Your body is a fantastic biological system. People complain, oh, well, you'll get sick, it's too much bacteria. Your body's a revolving door. It's supposed to be adaptable to everything. Our bodies are created by glory. We're supposed to be adaptable. People become really scared of that adaptability. And they are. No. That's why people like staying at home and working at home. That's why they made jobs easy to work at home nowadays. You can stream and make money. You can dance and do whatever you want to do online. It's trying to keep us indoors so we don't see nature. And for when people get upset, when people talk about Christ or a creator or God, you get upset. Because more or less likely you're probably a sinner and you don't believe that you sin. You believe that everything's hunky-dory and perfect. The word perfect is not a word people should be using to describe themselves. Because you're not perfect. You're born with perfection. Because you know nothing. When you start to know knowledge, you start to... That's what the curse of Adam and Eve was. The knowledge, tree of knowledge. That's why they sin, because they know knowledge. They know too much. And some people go against it. They're like, well, that's a little hypocritical of, God to be like that, and blah, blah, blah. But that's the whole point of it.
Time to unwrap this one.
And people don't understand that, yes, to be pure is to know nothing.
Black Friday.
And you might say that's a form of slavery. No, because you're not being controlled. You just don't know nothing. Your information was live life with absolute happiness with Eve. This is why, the most important thing, people have to talk about is why, say, why did God make himself in human form and died for our sins? People say, oh, he's such a petty god, all stuff and that. When's the last time you died for anybody? Simple fucking question. When was the last time you got hurt because of somebody? When was the last time you saved someone's life? When was the last time anyone done anything in this fucking world? Nothing. Silence. When was the last time anyone ever defended anyone? Nothing. Silence. The biggest sacrifice to make is your life. I don't think people understand that. That's the biggest sacrifice. That's what the Messiah did. Jesus himself sat there and gave his life for our sins. And people think that is, oh, yeah, whatever. And it shows how petty people are. Like, literally, like, the dude, the God himself that created us gave his life, gave his human life for us. Like, what the fuck is there not to know? Like, literally, like, that's the biggest sacrifice ever. He went through all that torment because people fucking hated him because he was speaking the truth. Once again, he was speaking the truth, and all the churches despised him. And then the fucking, Catholics, the Catholics abuse his name to glorify themselves in these churches and that. Not saying Catholics are bad, can't say that. But the churches are horrible. Most of them are just fucking corrupt fucking twats. That's why they don't preach the gospel like they're supposed to. They do it in their own way to make money or make people praise them. Damn, man. Being praised ain't bad. But if fathers of all fathers, as in the first father, which is your creator, sits there and you're not giving him any love, kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? You praise all these celebrities and that, but they don't do shit for you. He gave you life. God gave you a world to live in. Isn't that enough? What more do you want? Exactly the point. What the fuck more do people want? Why is the world so terrible? Because you make it terrible. That's why the world's terrible. You yourself are negative, so the world revolves around your emotions. The more negative you are as a person, your atmosphere changes the world. People don't understand that karma is real. Yes. The fact of how you think or how you do things changes your surrounding area.
How do you like it, man?
And like, people don't understand that. So you see bad things happen to good people and that, and you think, oh, they're good people and that. Why are they good? Oh, they give to charity. That doesn't mean you're good. You're giving it to another multi-billion-dollar fucking business transaction. That is literally what it is. It's a fucking transaction to make more money. Charities, they take the top. They take the 10% of the stuff and not more. Do their own crap. They hide it from public's eyes. They do it all the damn time. It's kind of funny. Why do rich stay rich? Because they give to charity. Why do they don't have to pay taxes? Because they give to charity. And they get all their money back anyway. That's fucking hilarious. That's how you stay rich. You give to other rich organizations that nullify the... It's all a rigged system. The whole system's rigged. And the only time they ever sit there and want to take it away, the rig, is when you stop believing in their bullshit and they start attacking you. Like Trump. Trump pushed back against the tyranny. Guess what? They are attacking him constantly because of it. Look at Andrew Tate. A multi-billion-dollar fucking man. 34 years old. Lives like a king. But he believes in God. He believes in certain things. They don't like it, so they attack him. This is how this shit works. I don't think people completely understand it either. They're like, people just don't get it. That's how it works. You go against something, you will be attacked.
Ammo here. I'm on. Yes, yes, yes.
There's plenty more of this.
I mean, this is why they always sit there and want to hate on people for telling the truth, because the shit's getting out. The media's starting to fall apart. People are starting to wake up. You know, it says in the Bible that once you see the creation of the Creator, you can't go back not seeing it. People don't understand that. Like, once you see it, you can't go back on it. All this stuff has been, like,
Watch of dingly bullets looking for a home.
you know, they don't want you to believe in spirituality. They don't want you to believe in the zodiacs and that. Like, zodiacs are 100% true. Like, how our world works is through the zodiacs. That's why you got the, you know, the magnetic poles fucking moving and shit. Because of zodiacs. We're going into freaking Aquarius. Aquarius means water. It's a water spirit. Not say, you know, the water spirit's like flying around and shit. No, but the whole point of it is the ice caps are melting for a reason, which they mean watch the waters. Watch the waters. Watch the waters. You're going to see new lands pop up, basically. All Antarctic's going to be unthawed. Don't know when, but probably when we're all dead.
Ammo box.
Because it's happening now. That's why they brought up the global warming crap. Global warming! Oil's bad! Nothing's bad, it's just used. It's just not used right.
Wave 20.
Ammo here.
I'm telling you straight up, this is how the world works. Can't say I really give a shit, you know, what people say about certain things. That you're only living for 100 years. But in heaven you live forever. The eternity of it is nothing but beauty. You know, seeing like all your friends, you basically see everyone in your whole entire life that you were close to emotionally. They all see you as soon as you come into heaven. It's like a waiting point. You're gonna get judged on your life. And for people that give themselves to Christ, give themselves to God, are gonna cherish the happiness of ever. People don't like that you only live once. Physical and spiritual, two different things, dummy. This is how this shit works. Why do you have emotions if you're thinking that you're soulless? Your emotions are a soul. Like, this is how the soul works. The soul is a radiation of emotions. Your body itself creates these vibes through your soul. If you were just a husk, you wouldn't have any vibes. You wouldn't be able to feel anything other than normal stuff that the neurological system makes you feel, like pain, anger, you know, a little bit of happiness. But there's other feelings and emotions that come into this. And a lot of people don't know what to talk about because you don't fucking know anything. You walk around this life looking on social media about how many times you gotta watch TikTok dancers. A bunch of fucking loser-ass motherfuckers making money on dancing. They're all stupid as fuck most of the times. And they don't even care, as long as I'm making money. What if money got all taken away? I always say this. You got everything taken away. What if everything became free? Everything. Food, everything became free. Your money means absolutely fucking nothing. And if everything became free, you go to the grocery store, pick out whatever the fuck you want to pick out. As much as you want. Obviously, they probably limitations to a certain extent because people are fucking stupid. But you pick out what you want. You just walk out of the store. Then when people say, well, why would people work? Why do the Jews work at the banks for free? Yeah, we didn't know about that. I learned that. Jews work for banks for free. And they added interest to make money off of people. And people are dumb enough to give the interest. This is why we got banks. This is why the system's rigged. You give into the system, you always make money. That's why people, will complain about rich people, because you just don't fucking know how it works. You're not trained. School don't teach you shit. Like, you go to school, you don't learn about finances. You don't learn about what love is. You don't learn about how to use your emotions well. You're brainwashed to learn whatever they want you to go into. That's how it is. Fuck, they barely gotta teach you how to deal with your own fucking shit. They don't tell you to get a job right after work. Or right after school. They want you to go to fucking college to be more fucking indoctrinated. Go to college for 10 years. And then they got college jobs for you to be more indoctrinated. Oh, you're going to join the hospitals. You're going to join the trades. You're going to join this, join that, join this. Trades can't even be brainwashed by trades. It's this manual labor bullshit. But doctors not. Doctors, nurses, they're all brainwashed. They believe in pharmaceuticals, which is fucking pseudoscience. They're like placebo fucking pills. They know that. Anyone that takes a fucking pill for anxiety, like, anxiety just goes away, and then it gets worse, you have to take more. Because you don't actually have anxiety. They're telling you this. These words that they make up. They make up a lot of fucking words to explain. The truth is, reality is reality. It is what it is. I work with people that literally do uppers and downers. They're all like, "Urgh," and they don't understand that nature gives us best. KSM 66, ashwagandha. God gave us best. This is actual God's creation. This herb is the best everything of everything. This shit works. You don't need to smoke weed anymore. You don't need to smoke cigarettes anymore. Everything will go away because they don't teach you about actual herbal supplements. You ever go back in an herbal book, like way back then, at medicine books, and you teach you how to heal yourself through simple herbals that boost your immune system? They don't tell you that anymore. No, they tell you antibiotics. You know what antibiotics is? It's an all-destroyer. It might be specific things it might target, but destroys all bacteria in that area. It destroys your immune system. That's what we call antibiotic. Immune system destroyed. It destroys your immune system. It makes you better as it makes you weaker. It's a double-edged sword. You can do it yourself. Simple. White vinegar will help you boost your immune system. Olive oil, help you boost your immune system. All this stuff that works so good. Blood flow, taking pre-workouts. Taking, the stuff that naturally boosts your fucking blood flow. Garlic is really good. Salt is fucking amazing. Pepper's amazing. I use all three of them on my eggs like almost every damn day. Garlic, pepper, and salt. All this stuff is naturally making you better. Like, this is how it fucking works. And, like, the medical industry is starting to back down because they're starting to see people rising up and talking about natural stuff that will make you stronger and make you better. And people don't understand that. That's why they say they attack red meat all the time. Like, red meat's bad for you. It gives you cardiovascular disease. But that thing that they put in you now don't give you anything. And people are dropping like fucking flies. Yeah, believe pharmaceuticals. The little thing they put in you, people are dying left and right because of it. They're like, well, it does do this. It does give you heart attacks. Uh-oh. Can't hide no more because people already noticed it for the last 3 years. Uh-oh. That's not good news. That's all over the news. Fucking LeBron James, 18-year-old kid had a fucking heart attack. At 18? How the fuck do you have a heart attack at 18? No, it doesn't happen. Unless you're a fucking, even massively obese people that I know haven't had a heart attack yet. And they're obese. They're fat, and they have no heart attacks. they're telling you up front they don't care, and you're so well I have to believe it because science. Science is a cult. Scientism. Everything started off like they complained about the witch trials back then. Chased by grenades, bitch. That's why people are starting to get more healthier. They're starting to realize it. Like, I'm extremely healthy. I do not get sick.
Better not.
Why? Because my blood is not as cold as other people's blood. And that's the reason why. Heat is a regulator of bacteria. The more heat up you are, the more likely you're going to get sick because your bacterial levels stay down. And when you're detoxinizing yourself with remedies of apple cider vinegar, which is a huge detoxinization, lemon, which is gigantic, hot sauce, same thing. These things help you out. They make you stronger. That's why you see people that lift a lot of weights, they never get sick. They do get sick, they know how to fight against it. They know how to fight against it. Like, literally, it's ridiculous how much shit that people just don't know. Yeah, being serious, people don't know.
Time to give him the present.
You know, there's no point in hating someone that plays the game right. Like when people hate other guys for being players or having, you know, multiple women in their life and that. I used to be one of those guys that hate that shit. It's a fucking game. Play it. I would say don't hate the player. I used to know how to play the fucking game. Hate the game. Hate the system. I guess. But you gotta learn how to play it. It's a fucking game. Me playing with really shitty, you know, Killing Floor 2 players.
Time to give him the present.
And then, you know, it just becomes super hilarious, like over and over and over again. So they're like, okay, I learned now. I don't dislike men that play the game. If you want a billion fucking girls on your cock, then have it. To me, that doesn't do nothing. Some people actually believe in this shit. Like, some men literally talk about it nonstop. And they make fun of people that don't agree with that. So, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you can't be that fucking dumb. Like, when people brag about that shit, like, oh yeah. I talk about it all the time on my streams because I hear it so much. I always talk about you don't get sex. Why would I want sex? Because it makes you a man. For that, you're not a man then. Man, I played around with enough pussy to know that it don't matter. I don't care. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Like, it's stupid. I tell people all the time, I choose to be single. I choose to not have a woman. A lot of it's because I haven't found one good enough yet.
Don't catch that.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more sense just waiting.
Donner's the
That's why, like, making fun of people or saying stupid shit is always, like, the worst thing. I despise people that always talk about that dumbass shit. Like, they hear from social media so much, and they're so, like, flooded by how dumb it is. And you get lied to so much about it, too. Yeah, this gun's actually extremely fucking powerful. I love this gun a lot. But yeah, people are constantly always believing that shit. They see it all the time on media and then, like... I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it comes down to it, women will stop... Women won't like you as much. They'll really go against you when you do stupid shit like that. If you do stuff like that. I was talking in general. You know... The reason why younger women have more of like a purity rate and men are always lagging behind, well, women mature more because they have to be fertile faster than men. Like, so an 18-year-old, you know, man and an 8-year-old woman, the woman's already going to the peaks of changing. Like, they already are a woman. And normally are fully grown at like 16 to 18. Who said not fully grown until they're 20? No, they're fully grown. You know, as in their body doesn't get any taller, and they probably don't get anything different. Now, you can augment yourself as much as you want. That doesn't mean you're growing. There's girls that get, you know, hormone injections and their boobs make their boobs bigger. Yes, you can do that, because hormones do that to you. But, like, it doesn't mean anything. You know, like, that's why... So at a certain age, like, once you start hitting your 30s and that, everything starts to slow down. Even for men, but men can keep it up. So you hear about women go through menopause. And, you know, a lot of women complain about it in their 30s and that. They can't find a decent man. All this stuff has to do with biological. I heard the stupidest shit ever that men manipulate women when they're younger. That no, women fall in love with men easier when they're younger. Because you're more pure. Your emotions are more pure. That's why people fall in love. Being 33, I don't fall in love as easy. Yeah, I'm not a big surprise kind of person. I do not like surprises at all when it comes down to, not surprises, what am I talking about? Sorry, the guy was talking about surprises. The guy don't like surprises. Yeah.
The fact you're surviving.
So I don't like, like women around my age, and they're already to the point of they should already be married if they have kids. They should already be going through that.
Some care.
The excuses are excuses. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about your excuses. All I care about is that you're done. You're done. No one wants to be with you unless you already have someone that knows you. A new man will never walk into your life the same way as they did when you were younger. And the cruel sense of it is, this is how it is. That's why there's more women than men. Like the birth rate of women is slightly higher than men. Why? That's why, because men can be 50 and still produce a family. Women can't. So there has to be more women. Because there has to constantly have to be a cycle of younger, youthful women to keep up the birth rate. Because a woman doesn't go through the cycle they need to go through, guess what happens? They get stuck.
Ammo here. Cat guys.
Fuck you guys.
Spy tiger. I don't see it, but I smell it.
Dude, stop fucking lagging on me, bitch. But yeah, this is how this stuff works. Play about all you want. You should already had your stuff done beforehand. That's why the Bible is so specific on getting married while you're young. Getting married in the first couple of years of being an adult at 18, 19 years old, which back then was like 16. That's why I specifically stated that. Because you will be happier longer because you have someone to be happy with. That's why the structural feminism is trying to pull women to tell them, you don't need a man. You don't technically need a man. You should want someone, not need them. If you could be reliable on them, yes, reliability is always good. You should rely on each other for help, whatever help you might need.
Ammo here.
But yeah, these are the structured things that people don't want to understand. This is how it works. Like, I'll wait till I'm 40 before I ever will get married, technically. Unless I meet someone that I can love and trust enough to be able to feel the same way. Because life itself is not fucking long. I say that because it's not long. At all. Like, 3 weeks have gone by. This month is almost over with. And I remember 4th of July, and that was literally fucking 22 days ago. Just went by in a flash. So yeah, you don't have much time to sit around. Yeah, you want to meet someone, you want to love someone. But believe truly in love. Believe in love. Don't sit there and look at something else. Oh, because it's not only the people around you which you're going to fall in love with, or, the people you meet. Sometimes, God gives us favorable things, because God does. hair out. Oh, that fan does blow really good though. You know, like there's messages all over the place. Like, because there was one thing, it was in the gospel that says, God directs you towards someone that you love. And it's normally in the area or someone spontaneous. You know, someone that you haven't seen before, and all of a sudden you're just like, wow. Like there was one DoorDash girl I saw. She was fucking fine as hell. She was tremendously sexy. Skinny, nice little perky boobs. She had a nice little, squat ass. Super gorgeous. I mean, a hands down drop. Dead gorgeous. 10 out of 10 kind of woman. Never seen her before. And there was another girl that came in, because I don't work mornings. Same thing. I see a lot of fucking women in their 20s that are fucking stupid fucking sexy. Fine as hell. And it's just to tell me, being a man of my age, I gotta start keeping up, because these girls are fucking knocking it out of the park. And most men their age don't have the quality to be with these women, because most of these women are just drop-dead gorgeous women, looking for a man, that can give them what they want. And you ain't gonna find any younger man, because most younger men don't know shit. Here, back. Woo! Man, I got doo-doo. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I gotta go out there and cut that fucking grass. Oh, yes, that now.
sad reality is that people in our culture today would rather pursue their own personal selfish desires rather than be sacrificial to preserve a marriage.
Biblical love is an act of the will, accompanied by emotion, that leads to action on behalf of its object. I'll give it to you again. Biblical love is an act of the will. It is first and foremost a choice. We do choose.
This is crazy shit.
It is an act of the will.
What do you think about this divorce party trend? Share in the comments below. I saw this video.
They literally having parties for abortions, having parties for divorce. How much more do people need to understand? Yeah, I was watching one of the things out there, like, there's a whole bunch of people actually doing party divorces. Like, it's an actual company now, it's a business. But when people get divorced, they have parties for it, and they, like, you know, like, well, how is that so bad? Divorce is horrible because you wasted your life to be with someone that you're supposed to be with until the end. That's the whole point of marriage. It's why you filter out people. Not everyone should get married. Of course not. Because some people are unmarriable. Like, some are really horrible people. And a lot of it comes down to selfishness. Most people don't even get married because they love each other anymore. Like, people get married because they have kids first. That's the reason why they get married. Because they make it oopsies, they have to get married. It shouldn't be a have to or a need to, it should be a want to. You want to get married. You love that person enough, you engage that person. You know, marriage is enormous. Don't be tricked by social media. Like, oh, be a single person. Almost every single woman that I know that's a mother, a single mom, they feel horrible. I meet a lot of them. A lot of DoorDash women are all single moms. All of them. And they're miserable. They're all in their late 30s, early 40s. I even talked to one of them. I said, why don't you have a man? She was honest. She's actually pretty cool. You know, when I see her now, we're actually rather close because I give her a hug now and that. We're actually rather close. And she's like, you don't want to date me because I have too much trauma. She's being realistic. She knows that she is not eligible to be dated anymore. I mean, not to say that, you know, she's a fine woman. I mean, she's very attractive. She's definitely, you know, been on the roller coaster ride of banging dudes or whatever the fuck it is when she was younger. She's a very gorgeous woman. And, like, it's not important to have numbers. It's not like you want to be rich. It's like even going to church and that. That's why I wait. That's why I say no. My first real girlfriend is going to be my last. So I'm going to be picky as fuck. Like, massively fucking picky. If I see traits that are not good, like being very argumentative, you gotta fight against everything everyone says, that's what selfishness is. You know, men are meant to be strong and be leaders to begin with. And like, that's why I don't like having a lot of friends in that, because I notice a lot of people are they're just so dumb. Like, I can't stand it. Like, I see my brothers now, they're both married now. My other brother just got married. He was like 35 when he got married. He married like someone that was like 23 or 24. And my other brother married someone around his age. Actually, she was younger than him.
Rate your own trade.
I look at both marriages, and I don't want either or. Like the women that are in both marriages, one's afraid of everything. You know, she's a black woman in that. She believes in like racism massively a lot, thinking everything's out to get her and shit kind of thing. And like, she don't feel safe being at home with her husband. So she tends to like, I mean, they just got married, but they already had their first kid. And she's pregnant again, but already have another kid. And like, she's so timid to buy the world around her because she thinks this is how the world is. The funny thing is, every time I look at people like that, they're churchgoers. Both of them. They have no idea. They have no idea what the Creator is. They have no idea what they actually believe in. They just spark bullshit. You know, I don't go to church, and I believe in the Creator. I keep saying I believe. I know the Creator exists because I've been messaged, so it doesn't concern me. So, like, to me, like, oh, go to church and that, but you do nothing of the sort. The biblical text, the Bible text, talks about, you shall not join, you should join yourselves in to figure out a problem, say like a marriage and that. And a lot of demons, this is a spiritual thing, a lot of demons intervene with marriages a lot. They want you to be divorced, which means divide. This lag is stupid. Reload. But yeah, they want you to join together and fight against it. Like, people think it's so, like,
I've missed you so.
that's why they want you to meditate. Meditation is a key way to get closer to the Creator. The funny thing is, the more you meditate, the more you feel good about yourself. The meditation is just literally like praying, but it's a conscious state of mind of release. It's where you go into your spirit and you release yourself. Anyway, I need to take my break. I need to go outside, mow that grass. Not really a break, but because I might get off the stream in that. I don't know yet. What time is it? Almost 12 o'clock. Oh! Well, if you get on Mason, bro, tell me what the fuck's going on with your girlfriend, so we can get this dating thing started with her friend. Keep asking my bro about it. He doesn't know anything. Dude, talk to your damn girlfriend about it. Why are you so scared to talk to your girlfriend? Like, she's your woman. You've been with her for... Come on, bro. You don't know what to do. But yeah, that's why I talk about this stuff so much. You know, because I'm getting myself ready. So if it comes down to it, that's why I said that, you know, first girl's gonna be my last girl. You know, it's my first true girlfriend's gonna be my last girlfriend. I'm not gonna fuck around and date a bunch of women in that because I already know how the motions work. I've already been torn down a couple times over false belief and bullshit because, you know, I like a girl the way she looks and that, but she faked her fucking life basically and lied about stupid shit. And all she wanted was dick. And I'm not even lying. And so this is the reason why I am who I am. If you're not married and you have kids, your life is going to be a lot worse than it is. Like if you didn't have kids. Like I see people in relationships, they change so dramatically. Like there's one girl working that I research everything around me. Like everything just pops in my head. One girl around, I looked at how she was before the relationship. I look at how she is in the relationship. Completely emotionally fucked up. Like she's young and like she's going through all this torment because the man doesn't know what he's doing, and she don't know much because she's following other dumbass women that they're all single mothers. None of them are married, and you're following what they say. And like I gave her little hints of little stuff, and sometimes some of the women that they'll give her good advice, but sometimes it's just shite advice. And it's like, you gotta give good advice. Our relationships are meant to work together. If you like someone just because they're good looking, and like their personality fits kind of your personality, sometimes you want to look for someone that's better than you. Sometimes you want to look for someone that you know you can grow with. This is why I tell men, you gotta step it up. Men have to step it up. Stop being a bunch of fucking pussies with your little tiny dick and balls. You gotta step it up. You gotta be a man, not a pussy. You can't walk around as a little kid, until you're 25, 30 years old, and then start bitching and moaning because throughout those years you had a bunch of girls break up with you and that because, they got tired of men being stupid. I'm being dead serious. It works hand in hand. That's why there's a lot of single mothers out there. There's one guy that is a man, fucks hundreds of women throughout his life, gets them all fucking pregnant, for the most part. I mean, this is a very heavy generalization, but even 10 women, this is why they do it. One of the guys that worked Cokes Night dated one of the girls I met that I really enjoy. She's a sweetheart towards me. She's very good looking, at least I think. And her guy cheated on her multiple times. And he don't care. And like how many times you got these girls pregnant? I don't fucking know. Probably more than once. And he's okay with it. He's like proud of it. I'm like, I can't say he's a bad dude, but he's definitely uninformed about how a man should be. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yay! Got half the yard done. Well, the front part of it. We'll wait till later on if I cut the rest of it. It's a little hot outside. Oh, man. Had some karma moments. I hurt myself twice today. I cut my hand on that pepper crusher. I put it in the cabinet in there. When I opened the cabinet back up, it like just fell out. It was really fucking weird. And I'm like, dude, I put it in there like that so many times. Like, okay, something's going on. I'm having a little bit bad karma. But my bad karma is just me getting hurt. Or I'm having someone talk about me a lot, and they're throwing out a lot of negative insults and shit. I don't give a shit. People are fucking stupid to begin with. I can't really say it's bad karma, it's just slightly a little bit negative. Oh. I think I'm gonna take me a shower in that. And I think I'm probably gonna go to the gym. Probably in the next hour or so. Take my shower and then I'm gonna play a little bit more and we'll smash. Yeah,
What do you think about this enforcement of share friends? As long as they
get back. Let's get back and take a shower. Gotta get some clothes on. Get some OPOB, man. I'm gonna carve the fuck up. Then I'm probably gonna go to the gym here a little bit. Get some carbs in me though. Because probably one of the worst things to not have in your system when you're exercising is some damn carbs. I'll tell you what, it sucks. Because for some reason, I like fasting sometimes, and fasting sucks. If you're lifting a lot of weights, don't fast. If you're gonna fast for maybe 3 to 4 hours in the morning time. But if you don't have, if you don't feel stable enough to have enough energy, because you have to wait a little bit for your fast to actually start to begin with. You fast or you sleep. But if you eat food before you go to bed, well, it's likely you're not going to fast at all. Fuck these people! Okay. Yo. Oh man. I don't know what I want to do. Shit or do. I think I'm probably gonna get off here for a little bit. Cause it's almost 1. I'm gonna wait. If I get back on tonight. So I don't know what's going on with Mason right now. Because he's, I don't know what's going on. Well, he said, his girlfriend said something out of nowhere, and I'm just like looking at him like, okay, dude, I'm like, if we're gonna do this shit, yeah, I want information. Like, I hate when people, well, first off, I'm being let on. I already know that. I'm being let on. I'm fucking actually upset about it. Don't leave me fucking on. Don't say nothing and don't deliver. This is what happens. This is why you're young and dumb and fucking stupid and a moron. You either get shy feet or you don't know how to talk to a fucking man. It's pretty damn easy. You don't have to be shy. You don't sit there and, do all these ironic things to fucking, Don't follow social means. That's not how women should ever treat or talk to a man. You talk to a man because you talk to him. You're interested. That's it. And you get to know him for who he is, not from anybody else. That's the reason why people do say stuff. And even from myself, I say stuff, I joke around a lot. Outrageously a lot. But some people might say stuff and blatantly just lie. And I call, my bro, he tends to do these little bullshit lies because he plays around too much. I catch him with like, dude, you have to stop doing that. Like, you have to stop doing it. When you do these things,
That's what children do. Children spontaneously erupt with emotions. Real adults don't. We have controlled emotions. There's a difference between a kid and a full-grown adult. We have control emotions. Like, you don't watch what you say sometimes, you'll slip up. But when it's a constant effect, and you gotta know when not to do, when to do it. It's a learning curve. You have to learn anyway. The point of it is that some people don't want to learn. They go through these struggles, and then all of a sudden they're like sitting there, they get afraid of certain things. I'm telling you, man, that's just how it fucking works. I had a few girls that would never ever date me again because I was such a fucking emotional wreck. I did spontaneous stupid shit that was fun, exciting at first.
The agenda is after Archer. There is an emphasis on hijacking children today.
What if I told you that by simply adding 2 cloves to your daily diet, you could unlock a treasure? This is a video on the official.
The Bible teaches of a place called the darkness, Gehenna, Sheol, blackness of darkness, and chains of darkness. The experience of Gehenna disproves the common saying that experience is the best teacher. The Holy Spirit is the best teacher. Learning by example is much better than experiencing certain things in life. This becomes especially important when considering it in the light of eternity. My brothers and sisters, eternity is too long to toy with. Don't play games with eternity. Time on earth is lesser than a chip of eternity. All humans have everlasting life, as we are all eternal beings. However, not all are headed to the same eternal destination. Believers are born of the Spirit and have eternal life, the life of God. On the other hand, unbelievers do not have the life of God but have everlasting life. For those who have not experienced the new birth, Gehenna awaits as a place of torment. There is nothing pleasant about Gehenna, which is probably why it's one of the most avoided topics in the church today. Rarely do you hear a sermon about Gehenna, and there's a reason for it. It's an uncomfortable topic. What is the worst thing about Gehenna? Some may say it's the fact that people will have memory there. Memories will not die. The memory of the life they lived on earth will be very much alive in Gehenna. The history of a person's life will live on in Gehenna. The narration of the rich man and Lazarus reveals that those in Gehenna will remember the life they lived on this earth. Abraham, speaking to the rich man who is now in Gehenna, states, Luke 16 verse 26, Son, remember that in your lifetime you received your good things, while Lazarus received bad things. But now he is comforted here, and you are in agony. Son, remember. Oh, what do the people in Gehenna remember? They recall the missed opportunities to repent, the chances they wasted to hear the gospel. They remember the moments they chose willful sin over doing the will of God.
Yep.
The times the gospel was preached to them, but they ignored the voice of the Holy Spirit. The instances the Spirit of God urged them to pray, but they turned away.
Yep.
The people in Gehenna understand something that we often fail to appreciate. It all matters. Every prayer, every decision, every action holds significance. As we reflect on the memories of those in Gehenna, it becomes evident that God's mercy and grace are immeasurable. While they may be separated from God's presence, we who are still living have the opportunity to change our course. Let their memories serve as a solemn warning to us all, prompting us to draw closer to God, to seek His forgiveness, and to walk in His ways. Let us not take for granted the precious gift of salvation offered through Jesus Christ. Instead, may we live each day with purpose, sharing the message of God's love and redemption with others, so they too may be spared.
There's Sound of Freedom again. Ooh, this shit's all over the place. These dudes are doing a lot of damn money.
I don't think I can do this job, Tim. As soon as I lay down, all I see are those kids' faces. How long have you been doing
So
this?
just this ad is very
12 years.
powerful.
How do you do it?
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen. It has already passed the illegal arms trade, and soon it's going to pass the drug trade.
Señor Timoteo, tú rescatas niños, ¿verdad? Quizá puedas ayudarme a encontrar a mi hermana.
Imagine walking into a room right now, seeing an empty bed. How will we do?
We're Homeland Security. You know we can't go off rescuing kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces. This is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
We're talking about extracting an 11-year-old girl from an army of rebels. Not just her. I'm talking about rescuing hundreds of kids. She could be a block down the road, or she could be in Moscow, Bangkok, LA.
Over 2 million children a year are being sucked into the deepest recesses of hell. If we do nothing, someday it's going to reach the likes of you. What if this was your daughter?
Wherever I go, I'll find my way home.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you actually sat down and talked with...
Every time I see that, man, that stuff's super powerful. It just shows how horrible these Satanist people are. And people that don't want to see it and don't want to believe it, you want to do the 3 monkeys, no sound, no sight, no talk, then you're no better than the Satanist people themselves. You think to not look at it and to not hear it, to not speak of it, that's better. You're no better. You're exactly the same. This is the biggest problem with humanity. They ignore stuff. Why do you think media is pushing back against this so heavily? Media is pushing against this so heavily because they know they're getting caught. Enormous amount of people have been arrested from CNN, from ABC. All these people are getting arrested left and right for same thing, pedophilia. So, I mean, get your head out of your fucking asses. Stop thinking you're Joe Cool, big rapper, big pimpin', blah, 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 blah. None of that shit matters when all the children are going to get stolen away because you're not man enough or womanly enough to stand up. All you have to do is speak out. Doesn't matter if it's small, doesn't matter if it's big. Speak out. These people are horrible people. You know, if people are saying that, oh, it's whack, then if you want to sit there and believe that shit, then I have no faith in you. There's a reason why people dislike people. I despise people that just leave a blind eye to an actual subject that's been coming upon us day in, day out. Because it ain't going to happen to me. Well, if it ain't going to happen to you, it's going to happen to someone else. If it does happen to you, I'm not going to bet a fucking eye. Or should I? No, as a good person, I will. Because that means that reality's starting to kick in. You're starting to realize what the fuck is happening. They're trying to take away the powerless of these children. They're trying to basically rewrite the history of life.
Today we're going to look at how squats can improve our sex life.
They're trying so hard to do this stuff. And that's the reason why there's so much issues in this world. People don't notice it. People like look over it every single damn time. And they do it on purpose too. I don't believe in redemption. I believe we all need to love each other. I believe all of us need to come together.
Industry, but I cannot deny my faith. I think it'll continue to open people's eyes.
I believe that they gave me a raw deal because this industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too was trying to tell you about.
I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through.
We're all dealing with the inevitable, which is mortality, and so to see how Stu handled that was basically.
Yep, everyone's coming out now. Everyone's coming out now. I find it kind of funny. All these celebrities. That was Mark Wahlberg. He was coming out talking about his faith in that. This shit's ridiculous.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Mountain Jackets. So as some
Woo! Energy's trying to get back up. Just took a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of shit happening, and like, we gotta get prepared for this. What is this? Yeah, there's a new game coming out called Atlas Fall. It looks pretty cool, actually. mower. I gotta get off here a little bit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off of that. We'll be back on probably a little bit later, about 5 or 6 o'clock. We'll see what happens. See you guys later. Bye.